I mean, it was a lot of emotion, just of everything that our team had been through the past few seasons in the playoffs. Seeing my work come to life, the stuff that I work on, and then just having my mind right. A lot of the mental part of it too, just being able to actually put it on the floor and our team, have that breakthrough moment finally. It was a great feeling.
What was it, Dame, that motivated you to extend your range so far out in terms of improving your game?
I mean, I've always been able to shoot the ball pretty far out, but it was just a matter of making it a good shot, making it a high-quality shot, spending time working on it. And after last year being trapped and, blitzed and double-teamed and stuff like that, I talked to my trainer, Phil Beckner, and it was just about trying to make it more difficult to defend me. I know that I got the quickness and the ability to get around people, but if I could pull them out further by, not just being able to shoot the ball from there, but being a good shooter from there, I could pull the defense out further and make it harder for teams to guard me that way. And that was the original thinking, just to be a threat from further out, because if they're going to let me play normal, if it's further out, then I can make that shot. And if they want to come out that far, then it's easier to play make from teams being that extended out. So that was the initial thinking. And then it just turned into, I've done it so much that it's a comfortable shot. So in transition, it's available. Off pick and rolls, it's available. In ISO situations, it's available. In the quarter, it's available. So it just became, at first it was, if they want to cover you that way, you need to be able to shoot the ball from deeper. And then it turned into, now it's just a good shot for you. If you feel comfortable taking it, just raise up.
Now, Paul George, who was on you and who is considered maybe Defensive Player of the Year candidate, immediately told us all it was a bad shot. What doesn't he know?
I mean, I think typically, when he said it, I was like, typically, you would say this is a bad shot. But I think the game is changing, the game is evolving, and the past years you're seeing guys take a lot more deep threes, contested threes, transition threes, that in the past might be considered a bad shot. But I think now the game has not only changed, but it's something that I spend a lot of time doing. So for somebody that is not present when that work is being done, they might view it that way. But to the people around here who see me practice this and work on it all the time, day in and day out, they see that I'm able to make it, and they see that I feel comfortable shooting it. So to me, it's a quality shot.
What did it take in terms of work for that shot to be a comfortable, quality shot?
Like I said, I've always been able to shoot the ball far, but just working on it over and over and over, shooting it from a standstill, shooting it from just a squatted position and raising it straight up into the shot, off the dribble, the end of workouts when I'm tired, just every situation, just making it easier. You're doing hard drills when you're working at it, but you're making it an easier shot. And then you're seeing it go in workouts over and over and over, and then it raises your confidence, and I think confidence is a huge part of it. That's a part of the comfort of taking that shot and making it. And then the reps, you've done it so many times that, like I said, you feel comfortable. You become comfortable shooting that shot.
How many times?
Like, how many times have I worked on it? I mean, from when the playoffs ended, I started working out maybe a month later. And a month after that, that was the first thing we talked about, extending my range. And so for the whole summer, and we would go 9 a.m., I would go lift and conditioning at like 11 to like maybe 1 o'clock. And then at 3 o'clock, we would come back and just shoot. Sometimes for an hour and a half, sometimes for an hour, and it would be all shooting. So just extending my range, just difficult stuff from that range. Anything you would work on from the regular three-point line, but from deeper. And then we did it for a full summer. So if you're doing that stuff that many times a day for a full summer, and then one of the biggest things that I did for myself was, I hired him full-time, my trainer. So over the course of the season, it wasn't like I was losing anything, because he'd come to Portland for 2 weeks, and after practice, I'd come back that night and we would just shoot. Keep it light, 30 minutes, even if it's just 30 minutes of light work, but just staying sharp. The night before games, we'll come in here for 30, 45 minutes, staying sharp, and it's been that the entire season, and I've never done that in my career. It's like we'll do our summer work, and then I do the stuff with the team and work out with the coaches, and I do that stuff now, but at night now he's coming for 2 and 3 weeks at a time, staying in my guest house, and we come back here at night and we shoot, and it's been consistent. So I think the consistency and the work has shown.
End game situation guarded by Paul George. 37 feet from the hoop with the buzzer about to sound. Who do you take in that situation? Damian Lillard or Steph Curry?
I mean, well, obviously, I'm gonna take myself. I'm not. I watch a lot of games. I know that Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. You know, I don't have too much pride to admit that, but in that situation, I'm gonna take myself 100% of the time.